Hello, so today we'll be looking at Night Wanderer set, which will be the next upcoming set for English, and I think it was just released in Japan.
Yes.
So like maybe just last week. So actually this is supposed to be Night Wanderer. So let's just go down the list, right? So Jotik, nothing much interesting, but I believe this is the first grass Jotik.
Yeah, this is the first retro joystick. Yes.
So GLC player can finally use Jotik. And there's a grass Galvantula with ability. If your opponent's active Pokemon has an ability, attacks this Pokemon uses deal 50 more damage. And the attack being 50 plus, so it could deal 80 plus 50 for 130.
Yes.
And if the opponent has ability, it's 170. So it's 180.
Yeah, 180.
Pretty strong for 2 energy.
Yeah.
So-
and can one hit kill the Charizard
Yes, because of the ability and weakness.
and the weakness. Yes.
Yeah, so there is some potential with this, especially considering the ability is quite versatile. There's a lot of Pokemon with abilities.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see it in the future. Rowlet, nothing too interesting. Dartrix. So Dartrix, this one is interesting because it has United Wings.
Yes.
And it's the first
Crash.
grass.
United Wind Pokemon.
Yeah, grass Pokemon with United Wings. So it could be useful against Charizard.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a theme here where a lot of cards is being released to go against Charizard.
Yeah.
And Decidueye.
I think this UI is good. The first move can have you draw a card. It's okay. The second one, pretty strong, right? You can hit 1/7 with only 1 crash energy.
Yes. So
But you have to discard 1 crash from
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hand. Yeah.
so we just 1 grass energy discarding is quite strong for 1 energy 170. However, because it's a stage 2,
Yeah.
might be a bit hard to use it. So
Yeah.
we'll see. So Tapu Bulu, 2 grass energy, 2 colorless for 220 damage.
I think this is a meme, right? Because the energy cost really heavy, right? I don't think the Tapu Bulu is good. Maybe.
I mean, we'll see, because 220 damage.
Yeah,
If you can
220.
pull it off
Yeah.
on turn 1,
Turn one.
going second on a 1 prize Pokemon.
But how can you attack 4 energy?
We'll see in the future, right? Who
okay,
knows?
yeah.
So I feel like this card, while it's cheap, maybe just get like 2 copies.
Okay.
Right? So Houndour.
Yeah.
Houndoom, nothing too much. You can reduce the opponent's damage by another 100, but only 120 HP. The opponent just have to do 220 damage.
Yeah.
And 3 energy, too high. So I don't see this being played at all, Houndoom.
Yeah.
Iron Morph, this one is quite interesting because it is totally locked down on ancient Pokemon.
Yes. Lock down the Asian Pokemon.
So maybe we'll see 1 copy of this in Charizard deck
Yeah.
if Ancient Box becomes very strong.
Yes.
So-
If Asian Ball become the tier 1, maybe people will play this.
Yeah, just 1 copy is enough. You can charge it up with Charizard in 1 turn. But we'll see. Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
it can be against Raging Bolt as well.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
So you
against
just
Raging Ball.
you just have this out in the open, and it forces the opponent to put out what's it called, the Sandy Shock.
Shiny Shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sandy Shock, or maybe So, and I believe Raging Bolt don't play
They
Super
play
Rod,
against
right?
Lincoln. They play. Yeah, no.
They don't play Super Rod.
Maybe they play 1 Super Rod.
Yeah. So if they don't play Super Rod, after you KO the Sandy Shock, just put this Iron Morph out and you basically win everything.
Yeah.
They're forced to use
Wait, the baby Shiny Shock?
yeah.
The baby Shiny Shock is Asian, right?
Yes.
So,
Oh.
block, right?
So so it forces the opponent to use Ogerpon then.
Yeah,
That's the only option.
Ogerpon, but Ogerpon have a fire witness.
Yes. So it can deal with it as well.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Not bad.
Horsey, Seadra. So a Seadra, the call for backup is quite powerful.
So, yeah, 1
Right.
energy.
1 energy, search for 3 Pokemon. Right? So this is actually quite powerful, but sadly it's on a stage 2.
Yeah.
If it's on the Horsey, wow, it'll be really good.
Crazy,
It'll be
yeah.
crazy. We might even play in Lugia, right?
In Lugia, yes.
And Kingdra EX. There might be some potential. Put up to 3 water Pokemon.
Yes.
So we'll see in the future what kind of water Pokemon is out. So it's quite similar with Vaporeon V Max,
yes.
right? Yeah. So and that has seen some play. So we'll just see how it goes, right? However, Vaporeon V Max is stage 1. Kingdra EX is stage 2.
Yeah.
So Sneasel, water Sneasel, I think that's quite rare. Mostly we see dark Sneasel, I believe. So Weavile, another water Weavile. Discard all energy, paralyzed.
Paralyzed, yes.
So there might be some potential in this.
Yes.
Right? Especially with Excalibur around, you could chain this, you could do this again and again. In fact, we've even seen people play with Articuno, with triple Monkey Dory Articuno.
Yeah.
So that they can keep paralyzing the opponent.
Yeah.
So there might be some potential with this,
yes.
Especially with Excalibur around. Room EX, Lightning. So what's it called? This one, the second attack, 250 damage, discard everything. So essentially it's just run away.
Yeah.
Don't really see too much potential because at 280 HP, a lot of Pokemon can one hit KO it. So you really wouldn't have much chance to use this, especially with 3 Meta Energy cost.
You can use the Metang.
You could use Metang, yes. So we'll see. This might have some potential.
Yeah.
Drowsy, Hypno. Well, let's see if they attach. Oh yeah. So we might see some. Maybe. Yeah. It's quite interesting.
Yeah. Very good move, right?
Yeah, but there's so many ability right now that allows you to attach from
the deck,
from the deck,
or
from the discard pile.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Meet up, put up to 3 Dusknoir from discard pile. So pretty good. But this
yes.
Dusknoir and Dusknoir, definitely the highlight of this evolution line.
Yeah.
So in fact, even at this point right now, we've seen that it's being used in a Charizard deck.
Charizard, yeah.
Because with Charizard, you're already running 2 stage 2s,
yes.
right? Even with just Dusknoir without Dusknoir, it's still potentially quite useful.
Yeah.
Especially considering Charizard EX powers up
yes.
with when the opponent takes prize. So you could use Dusknoir, deal some damage, let the opponent take 1 prize, make your Charizard deal even more damage.
Yeah.
And with Defiant Band,
yes.
plus another 30. So it could catch opponent by surprise.
Yeah. In turn 2.
In turn 2 especially, yeah. So and if you could pull off a Dusknoir, it's insane. You could
one hit kill almost everything.
Yeah, you could pull off a 3-turn prize quite easily.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a highlight here. It's a huge buff for Charizard.
Yes.
Cresselia. So Cresselia, this is kind of awkward considering we have the other Cresselia.
Yes.
The Moonlight Reverse Cresselia. This is essentially Moonlight Reverse.
But heal.
But just heal,
damage.
no put damage. So I joked with Yun about we have Mom, I want Cresselia.
Yeah.
The Moonlight Reverse. We have Cresselia at home.
Yeah.
This is the Cresselia at home. So yeah, but even the second attack is not that great.
Yes.
160 damage, turn 1 face down. Svelvion. So Svelvion, nothing too great. So flip a coin, if hits, shuffle. If you pull it off, it's not too bad.
Yes.
Croagunk, Toxicroak, nothing too interesting here. You could deal 180 damage if the opponent is evolution. 3 energy, that's a lot. Blood Moon or Soluna,
I think this is okay.
Okay, yeah, might have some potential here.
I saw
because
some people play with the
Raging Bolt.
the Frost Lap.
The
Frost Lap will put damage counter on the Pokemon that have ability, right?
Yeah, and considering it could be powered up in a single turn.
Yes.
So we just 2 basic fighting energy from the hand. You could just put it down.
Yes.
2 fighting, and there's many ways to search out your energy using Earthen Vessel.
Yeah.
Right. So interesting. This one is interesting. Slitherwind, not that interesting. So is essentially like similar with the other Pokemon we saw, Iron Morph,
Yes.
but this is to counter future Pokemon.
Yes.
But I think the Iron Morph is better because it's just outright lock. So the Crobat line usually Zubat, Golbat, there's nothing, but Crobat has some interesting ability. So once during your turn, if you play Janie's Secret Technique, a supporter, you may draw your cards until 8. So we'll see what is Janie's secret technique. So however, being a stage 2, the ability seems a bit weak.
Yeah.
Right? Because you need the supporter and it only draws you to 8 cards.
Yes.
So it seems quite weak, and in the late game, if you get Ionode, it doesn't really recover you because you still
because
need
you don't have Jenny, right?
you still need the secret technique. So I don't really see this being played, to be honest.
Yes.
Absol, so if you have at least 3, well, for one,
it's similar with the Sandy Shore.
right? Yes, actually similar, but it needs 3 dark,
3 dark.
specifically dark. So it's not easy to pull this off. Zorua. So Zorua usually has some interesting mechanic.
Yeah.
So this one, not too bad because 60 damage for each EX and V Pokemon.
Yeah.
So if the opponent has like 5, you'll be dealing 300 damage.
Yes.
And double turbo energy is still in rotation, so it just brings you to 280.
Yeah.
However, these days we don't really play that many EX.
Only Raging Ball.
Only Raging Ball,
Yeah.
right? So like Charizard, you mostly have 1 Charizard, 1 Pidgeot, and maybe 1 Rotom
Yeah.
V.
One Rotom.
So that's just 3, it's just 180. It's not really that strong.
Yeah.
And if it's against Gardevoir, even though you are weakness against it, mostly they only have 1 Gardevoir EX.
Yeah, only one Gardevoir.
So that's just 60, it's not even enough.
Not
so
enough. Yes.
we'll see, maybe in the future there's more people playing more
More.
basic EX, so then Zoroark can shine. So Inkay, Malamar,
I think Malamar is have something to talk about this.
switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to active, deal 120 if you use 06 plan. So
Yeah.
okay, we'll just go to 06 plan
Yes.
because this is quite interesting actually. So 06 plan is the very toxic card.
Yes. I wouldn't discard until they have 3 cards in their hand. So
Yeah.
maybe this card can counter the Snorlax control very good, because Snorlax will draw a lot of cards. Then you just want 06 plane, they have to discard everything.
Yeah, and Malamar can pull out something like
Yeah.
the Rotom so that
Rotom.
they are stuck.
Yeah.
However, I've heard people say that the problem with this is that they can still choose the 3 cards they want.
Yes, they have.
So that's the problem here, which is if they, for example, if you have a Professor Research,
Yes.
you will discard everything and just keep the Professor Research
For
and
that
maybe
turn.
2 items.
Yeah.
So you just use the item, Professor Research, get a fresh hand.
Yes.
Right? So I think that's the issue here. So this card, however, is very strong if you combo it with other cards that can discard
Yes.
opponent. So
Yeah.
Arbok EX,
Outbox. Yeah.
or maybe the Salazar.
Salazar.
Yeah, I think it's called
Salazar,
Salazar.
yeah.
So that one is in the next set.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but this one combo with Malamar is not bad because it's essentially a free boss's order as well.
Yes.
So you can pull something out and just kind of trap the opponent. So let's get back to Malamar. So not too bad, might have some play for control.
Yeah.
So Yveltal, put 2 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counter on it. So spread damage.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, we've seen some play with spread damage. It could be used together with Frostlass,
Frostlass, yeah.
right? So because it's just 1 energy, you could use it with Frostlass.
Yeah.
Okidogi EX. I think we've already posted a video about
Yes.
it. So there is some potential. It's quite strong actually.
Yes.
So 130, another 130, and then the with the mochi, you're
mochi.
dealing like 300.
300.
damage,
Yeah. With the Mukidori, you can move 3 damage counter, so 330.
Yeah, so it can deal insane amount of damage
Yes.
potentially in turn 1.
Yeah.
Right, especially with Dark Patch still around.
That patch
Yeah.
and the new card, Genine.
Oh, Janines, yeah. So that is also quite powerful. Even itself, it charges to itself, right?
Yes.
So if you fail the first turn, it's fine. You can charge yourself back up, and it's 250 HP, which is out of range for a lot of people,
yeah.
because mostly they target for 230, which is why now Miraidon is playing 2 Zapdos
Yes.
to go against Raging Bolt at 240. So at 250, I think many people is not ready for it.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, even Gardevoir with what's it called? Usually we can hit 240 easily.
Yeah.
For Drifloon, we can hit 240. But for 250, we need 1 more energy.
Yes.
So
But poison will.
poison will kill
Yeah,
itself, right?
poison
So
kill, yeah.
it's also an issue because you have the poison.
Yeah.
But avoiding that 1 turn kill is
Yeah.
quite good. Monkey Dory EX, the opponent takes 1 less prize
One
card.
less
So
prize card.
it's an EX Pokemon, so the opponent has to deal a lot of damage.
Yes.
Because it requires 3 energy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the issue here. But if somehow we can consistently charge up Monkey Dory EX
Yes.
and keep the Percharon EX alive, it could be quite strong.
Yeah.
Fazan DPT EX, very good.
Very good card.
Yeah, because once your opponent knocks out a Pokemon, you can keep it in your hand. Just bench it, draw 3 cards.
Yes.
It's also like an Iono proof thing. You can just bench it first.
Yeah.
Once the opponent Iono KOs your
Something,
Pokemon,
Yes.
then
And draw 3.
Draw 3. So next, Percharon EX. This is definitely quite strong. Very
Yeah,
strong,
pretty
I
strong.
think. Percharon EX, because you can free switch the
Free
bench
switch.
dark Pokemon.
Yes.
The only thing is that you'll be what's it called? Poisoned.
Poison.
So
yeah.
poison just 10 damage between turn for 2 turns. I mean like
20.
two between turn back to you 20. It's alright considering you have a free switch. And sometimes you could take advantage of the poison.
Yes.
Yeah. So Percharon definitely quite good, and the attack is actually quite good as well.
Yeah.
So if the opponent took like 4 price, this is dealing 240.
240.
If
yeah.
5 price, it's
300.
300. So
Yeah.
it's pretty significant. Genesect, we might see this in the future
Yeah, maybe.
for control deck, right?
Yeah.
So as we see more A-Spec card and stronger A-Spec card,
Yes.
Genesect could see some play, maybe 1 copy.
Yeah, maybe 1 copy.
Yeah. So just put 1-2 card there, and considering Lost Vacuum will be gone next in the next rotation. So
Yes.
we still don't know if we will have an easier 2 removal card.
Yeah.
Because in the past, I think that we have Field Blower.
Field blower. Yes.
Yeah, and then we have Lost Vacuum now. So maybe in the future, if there's no easy way to remove the 2 card,
Yes.
the Genesect will just lock your A-Spec. Then
Yeah.
you will be, your only option would be to use the Jamming Tower.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Jamming Tower doesn't remove this because it has a Pokemon 2 attached to it. Jamming Tower just removes the effect of the Pokemon 2.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see some play with this in the future control deck.
Yeah.
Kufan, Copperaja. Ability is not too bad, but you have to be in an active spot.
Yeah.
And the attack, it's crazy. It's crazy for 4 energy. Yeah, so
it's really
we'll
hard.
see. Yeah, Varoom, yeah, basic Varoom. Axew, Fraxer is, yeah, the ability is okay, I guess.
It's okay.
Prevents
Boss.
boss's order.
Yeah.
Probably that's the only big thing, right? I think.
Yeah, only that.
Hexerus being this one, right? This is the
Yes.
main thing. So, however, we have Miss Energy.
Yeah.
So Miss Energy blocks this. So, and right now we only have Lugia that is utilizing all of the special energy.
Yes.
So we will see in the future if there are other decks that utilizes a lot of special energy.
Raging Rago played this one.
Yeah,
Raging
just
Rago
maybe
played
one copy. Yeah,
yes.
so that if they go against like Lugia,
Yeah.
or they go against what else that uses special energy, maybe Lost Zone with the Jet
Dragapult?
Energy,
Yeah, maybe Dragapult.
Dragapult.
Because Dragapult Biggie played
Neo Upper,
yes,
yeah.
Neo Upper.
So it could catch them by surprise, right? With Neo Upper Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, QRAM, this is just printed to go against Lost Zone.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because now the attack cost is just 1 colorless. With 1 colorless, discard all energy.
Yeah, just
does
discard 1
110 to 3 Pokemon.
Yes.
It's crazy. So you can just
Crazy.
snipe down 2 comfy, 1
One
saber eye maybe.
yeah.
You can even shoot down the Cramorant. 110. Yeah.
110.
So, however, of course, the Lost Zone can always play Manaphy to block this.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you wouldn't know if the opponent plays Kyurem.
Yes.
Because it's just 1 colorless energy. You can use it in any deck.
Yes.
So now Lost Zone, if there's a lot of people playing Kyurem, Lost Zone is forced to just bench the Manaphy.
Yes.
And that makes them a bit slower. They have to sacrifice 1 Nest Ball,
yeah.
1 Poffin for the Manaphy. Yeah. So this is just here to counter Lost Zone.
Yes.
Mia, Persian, nothing interesting here. Eevee, search your deck for 3 different type energy. Well, we might be useful because of Stella. You will be playing a lot of different energy, right?
Yeah.
But it's an attack.
I don't think it will be good.
Yeah, but if it's an ability, just put it down, search
Yeah,
it.
if this is ability, it's
That
pretty
will
strong.
be very strong,
Yes,
right?
it's
It will
very
be
strong.
very, very strong. Furfro, attach basic, nothing much. Snafu, beware, nothing much.
I love the art.
Yeah, the art, yes, the T posing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like standing menacingly.
Yeah.
So dangerous laser.
Okay.
So people are saying that you can meme this. You can deal like 110 damage in the first turn with 0 energy. You can deal poison with radiant revow, and then with the confused damage, poison damage, and revow. And then you have Percharon, the baby Percharon,
Okay.
that increases the damage by 5 from poison,
Or
I think.
you will-
So maybe it can see some play, this one, but it feels like it's only good for early game.
Yeah.
Just for early game, some burst damage.
Yes.
Yeah. Pocket Vital, heal 150.
Yeah.
Not that great, I feel. And then
Cannot shuffle back.
yeah, you cannot shuffle back. Even Pokestop can't get it.
Yeah.
Because Pokestop's effect is you discard it,
Yes. And
put it into your hand.
Yeah.
So because once you discard it, it's in a discard pile, you can't put it back to your hand.
Yeah.
So this one phrase makes me think that maybe in the future they'll print more cards that can shuffle back. But if that's the case, Prime Catcher is just gonna be so strong.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like Prime Catcher should have this. If Pocket Vital without this, I think it's still okay.
Yeah.
But Prime Catcher, I think it needs this. So you
Yes,
can't shuffle back. Yeah. So Nightly Stretcher, pretty good. It's like Rescue Stretcher.
Yeah.
But this time you can even put
The
basic energy. Yeah. So it's pretty good. Binding Mochi, this one is 40 more damage for poison. So it's like a belt, A-spec belt, right?
Yeah.
Maximum belt. It's almost as strong as a belt.
Yeah.
So it's very, very strong. Power Hourglass, definitely very strong.
Can be good in the future.
Yeah, yes. So there are some people saying that you could play this with Lapras from Stellar Miracle.
Oh yeah,
So
Lapras.
we will see that later on and see how it combos with this, right? So this one definitely has a lot of potential. So I think this is one of those cards that it wouldn't hurt if you get like 3 copies. Chorus Tenacity, some potential as well, because this is the only card right now that can search for Stadium.
And the special energy.
And energy, yeah, any
Yeah.
energy. So
Yeah.
it could search out Legacy energy.
Yes.
Yeah, so in the future, if there's a deck that can really use Legacy energy,
Yeah.
except for Lugia, Chorus Tenacity, definitely very useful.
But Chorus can trigger the
Kyurem,
Kyurem,
right?
yeah.
So it seems like they printed this so that in the future, if this card becomes very strong, many deck uses this, you can still use Kyurem.
Yes.
And Janine's Secret Technique, definitely very strong.
Yes.
So you could attach 2 Dark Energy. It's
Yeah.
a bit like Sada,
Sarah,
but
from
only
the
for
deck.
Dark Energy and from the deck.
Yes.
So from the deck, it could actually be better in some
Yeah.
cases.
But no draw.
Yeah, no draw. So like Sada, the one disadvantage with Sada in the early game is that you don't have energy in the discard pile. So this one is better early game because it's just straight from the deck.
Yeah.
Thins out your deck, search out 2 Dark Energy, straight to your Dark Pokemon.
Yes.
But in the late game, definitely Sada will be
Yeah.
better. So maybe this is pretty good. Cassiopeia, you can only use this card when it is the last card in your hand. Search your deck for up to 2 cards. So if you can play this, it's really strong.
Yes.
You search 2 cards, right? You can search a prime catcher and maybe something else. You can even search for a counter catcher and a stamp. So you can counter catcher, stamp.
Yes.
However, the problem is that
if this card is the last card,
so how will you use this consistently? But
Really
they are saying that this card might be able to combo with the Hisuian Arcanine, the zero energy Hisuian Arcanine that can attack if you have no hand.
Yeah.
So if maybe we find a way to consistently discard your entire hand, search for 1 card, the 1 card is a Cassiopeia, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can use this. 06 plan, we've talked about this earlier. Definitely very good, very strong for control deck.
Yeah.
Especially if you use this early game against like Charizard. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah. Neutral center, very strong.
Very strong.
Because it prevents all damage done from EX and Pokemon V.
Yes.
So it essentially makes your Pokemon to become like Minikyu.
Yes.
However, it works on both sides, right? And the problem is that it's a stadium. It's an A-spec stadium. So the only card that can find it is Chorus. So you need to use Chorus and the neutral center.
Yes.
And you need to also find a way to prevent the opponent from getting the stadium to just remove it. But who knows, you know, in the future, if a control deck becomes very good, you keep the opponent locked at 1 card, top deck, you know, we have the Xenosic plan, we have a Arbok EX. So you put down neutral center, you just keep attacking with Malamar, Xenosic plan, Malamar, Xenosic plan, and the opponent just cannot remove the stadium. It's just top deck.
Yeah.
Could work in a control deck. Nighttime Academy, once during each player's turn, they may put a card from the hand on top of the deck. It's not bad, it's okay, because there are some cards that can utilize this.
Yes.
For example, you have the fighting pickaxe. You can put the energy and then pickaxe to attach.
Yes.
You can use it with Arceus Phone, which puts that 1 card on the top of that deck to the price. Yeah, so you could put down Chansey, the one that gives you 1 extra price. There's also that other card which is Reuniclus, Pokemon TCG. This one.
Ability.
Look at the top 8 cards, put any amount of Pokemon onto your bag.
Oh yeah.
Which means if you combo this with Cypher Mania, you can have 3 Pokemon. It's just any Pokemon. So you can put a stage 2 Pokemon straight away onto your bench. So maybe it can be useful, but it feels very meme right now. Like the meta deck, the meta deck can't really utilize it, I feel. So that's Night Wanderer, which we will be seeing in the English set maybe 1 month plus from now, August 2nd. So this will be the set that will be the final set that will be legal for World Champion. In fact, in English, this set will have no major competition. So we will see World Champion as the first time this set becomes legal for big tournament. So maybe we won't see many cards from this because the pro players don't have enough time to play it. But I suspect we will be seeing Dusknoir.
I think Charizard will be very strong. Maybe it can win World Championship.
I think Dusknoir is that 1 card that is consistent enough that people will include it even though they don't have enough time to play leading up to the World Champion, right? And let's be honest, it feels like a Todd Radcliffe card. It's definitely his kind of card. Just one copy, right? So we'll see, you know. So our prediction is that Todd Radcliffe will play it.
Và đó là nội dung chính của video ngày hôm nay. Để ủng hộ bọn mình, các bạn hãy like, share và subscribe kênh nhé. Và đừng quên bấm nút chiếc chuông để không bỏ lỡ các video thú vị khác trong tương lai. Chào tạm biệt mọi người và hẹn gặp lại.